Alright, so here's a good one for you. Motherfucker's cleric. Try to kill the other one. This is going to take forever. See, that healing's just going to kill me, yeah. And this guy doesn't have nearly enough firepower. Damn, surprised. So this is probably going to become a war of attrition now. We might be out of mana. Well, I'm at least broken in to the entrance. If they stay spread out, I got about 7. Yeah, if they stay spread out, there's about 7 mobs here. So D4s definitely aren't worth it if you're trying to level. Only if you're trying to get gear. And like I said, right now I'm trying to see if moat farming in here is a possibility. Trying to see if moat farming in here is a possibility. So far I haven't gotten a single one. Oh, nope, got one there. Duh. I thought they were being auto-stored. Alright, so I got one. Man is definitely not the issue. I'm staying unempowered for the most part. Now I also have all 4 levels of that mental clarity. So my regen is pretty good. I've got haste, but it only lasts 5 minutes. It's kind of hard to remember to do it with everything else that's going on. Alright, so the ones in that room and by that wall should pop. And then there's kind of a random spawn in here somewhere, or a pather, I don't know. And then there's 2 to 3 on the other side. So like I said, anywhere around 7 mobs. So, you know, once you break in and you get them spread out, it might be doable. It just depends on how badly you want moats. So for me, since I'm going to be out leveling you pretty badly to begin with, doing this as I'm bringing other, man, these guys have like instant stuns. I've had stun spells before with my wizard. I've tried them, but I mean, there's just no way. Things are going too fast. The casting takes too long. But the mobs, fuck. Dude, they just like chain stun your ass. Yeah, this thing comes in really handy. Hey, how does a blue mob have a yellow pet? Alright, let's see if that hallway is popped. Hopefully only 2 of them. So there's always a random thing in here somewhere, 1 or 2. I don't know exactly where they come from. So 1 moat so far. I don't think there's a way to see how long you've been in a particular session. That just tells me how long I've got until my next charge. Doesn't say how long I've been in here. Yeah. So yeah, I'm not real sure about this, like D4 moat farming. Gear, definitely, but for instance, that foreman's tunic, if I was just hell-bent on getting it, then I would camp the room when, you know, whenever that was fucking green. So yeah, getting up to level 50, and then finding a place that's got some 45s, 46s, that would probably be the best way to farm moats, because this is just slow as shit. Come on, dude, get off my pet. Man, I'm telling you, the mobs give way more attention to pets than they should. Because that guy, I mean, first off, he's not taunting, and he wasn't even attacking. He can't attack until I tell him to. I've got that pet greater hold thing. But yet you saw, man, the mob was just wailing on him even after I dotted him. So that kind of sucks. It's hard to keep your pets alive even when they're not doing anything. Come on, dude, lay on hands. And let's get back to the entrance before shit repops. Alright, well, doing this D4 at low level, it's definitely possible. It's working. Just not really sure it's worth the return. I haven't really been paying much attention to the drops, but I mean, the money doesn't really seem to get that much better. You can probably get more of these, 3 platinum items and shit like that. Yeah, but 1 silver, 1 platinum. See, look at that, dude. They just fucking chain stun you. And it's not melee. It's not melee. It's the enchanter is just fucking just chain stunning me. We can't do that. Fucking brutal. Yeah, and you see the experience really isn't any better. I was told it was like 30% or 20% more per level, but I don't think that's true. Yeah, 1 moat. Just not sure it's worth it. Actually, I take that back. I'm 99% sure this isn't worth it. I think just getting our ports up. Druid and Wizard to 25, obviously. Getting your main up to 25 or wherever. But, stopping to smell the roses, try to gather moats and shit like that, I just don't think it's... Don't think it's worth the time. Get our basic builds done, get to 50, then we can just start farming anything we want. Start getting our gear up, building up towards hate and fear and the really good stuff. Because we'll be spending a lot of time farming like lower guck for flowing black silk sash and shit like that. Right. I'm not sold on this mez. It doesn't work on pets, that's for sure. I was working on that guy, but see, it doesn't last very long. Upgrading it, of course, would be good. Now, even if that pet was off of hold, they won't attack mezzed mobs. Oof, look at that. Fucking 48% health. Barely even touched my stamina though. One fucking moat. Damn. Man, these guys do a lot of damage. One moat. See, look at that. He's attacking my pet. Ugh. Fuck, they do a lot of damage. And rinse and repeat. Well, I think that's a long enough video. I think you get the gist of it. You've seen what the enchanter can do. Yeah, I'm kind of on the fence. That having all that mana is awesome, but having all that mana is not doing me any good since I don't have any kind of like real nuke ability. You know, once I get these things dropped on it. Oh, you know what? Let me show you that. All right, tier 4, 11 out of 16. Let's see what a tier 4 does. So it's worth 22 basically. 11 of 16. 11 of 32. So basically one full one, I guess, one full level. So another one would not take that up. I need 2 more to get this up to level 6. Alright, well, hope this was informative.